Radio Central 92.5 91.3 Mobibia ha amakwaba e de ba yakase fidesu we about life e ba so ko se da fitis abreak ko se e bebo donko ene e bedi nkomo ye hwe drink offering and as a pouring libation vis-a-vis Christianity and spirituality say ye gunsa le say ye nsuo say perfume say ayo say ya de bia odi gunsa say petrol say ya asana ana ahe na de bomb pa na de gu fom I find a drink offering and as a libation and no and then some any Christian sum twaka bi o mana and twaka nim Bible no yan kan ti asie yi nti na ehu sesebe ogun nsa ebone ana manfo na ncheche ne mum yan ti asie ne si ne metra senta ne mayesa ene watesen ene bedin ko ene ura Frederick Mensa and Moses Queen no won free baby a friend no the way networks no buy bidi enkomo ka hu se di be kan di panim ana one ye che to ne nya adwena we have a problem me no so a e be ma kwam abie fola se betuma fracture wadwene wa se be na odi aba ti me da mo ba pa e bidi enkomo ura Frederick Ayakra ba sisi ana e hyase good e mama kwaba Bokodia. Na de bia so be ba na for this na me ko water na me farms.
Oba ni say.
Say I so president. De bia underrun.
Oba ni say. Ababo mu nsem ya.
Sa ti na kan da so.
Awa ni say.
But the way we take it is now but this one never can offer. E kan wa. Baba Bokodia.
Oba dia don boko.
Wonderful. E ka say libation and answer ensegua. You hatched them, and as a drink offering now. You hatched them. If you know never share no na Bible, must niaka.
Okay. This is that same person me chair it for.
Yes, what that's so
And say you can libation and not drink offering now. Say ugu nsan. Nsan dey won san dodo. Atesa na kan ye wo pito, ye wo asana, ye wo medan krafo friend medan twimu ni nsan ye de ebru na ye. Sansa de go na and omoche we yi ase
and blackish
blackish asana no they brand like asana na but it tastes different
and the different
I something like that
yeah the blood gum yeah
ultimate blood gum it's asana na yeah into all these products no it me do e bompaye e de frɛ ahonhom and I say nyame obo adiankasa no now we know say, oh, cancer, it looks like a foreign doctrine because you're indoctrinating in through religion. Say, Sanyamanyama no, Busumsum, and I say, how do you call it?
No,
Abusumsem.
Yeah. To what was such as Sadema Beking.
Yeah.
A baby, my dream consent, as some folks say, Sabi, and maybe a enye, and I say Abusumsem.
Yes.
But also for some.
No, person use the word Abusumsem. I had there enye, fata.
I'm fata.
Yes, but because abosomsam wo ho.
Yeah.
But I don't just say enye.
Okay, I get your point.
What me say? And I wo Christosum wo ho. Your Islam sum wo ho. Me nya obi anka say enye.
Okay.
But the concept of libation ugu nsa no na ebi mu yes, enye. Intended no me per se yesua e wo me per se me focus more on Christianity and spirituality. Because
to Christianity spirituality and
libation. Okay. Because when say Christianity now you practice it today, no, there's no spirituality in it.
Because some na yes, some
and then no
Susuma nim.
Ninya ye theology. Theology is your school na ekosu. School be anywhere chero sunsun. Susuma sem no. School be anywhere chero.
Was it ene kesusum na ye so no.
Theology.
Susuma nim.
Sunsun nim. Say me na ma develop na mate ma so na. Me na me wo sunsun na me de ye ma sorry. But me nche sunsun sem no. Na impinifon tete no mo churches asunsun sem do na mo ko. Me say me teacher so ko at the age of 98 years. O dan ka to say enupo no so be kire a ye bon pai wa sorry dem no chen say empire boy dey e fine dey better general but nyama wom na ye boys na echiri no ase wo no we ni ni say we tin as say but empire dey general one money pan bon pai a obe feel say den on so mo nyame inti Christo suma ye sumka Christianity na kasa there are deeper things which are not revealed into
Christo na ye sum no ehintasem na wo na baboa no ye nkyere
yes
na kyere na theology
yes
na book mu nsam
into read 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 6 and 7 Paul can be or say for this wisdom that I've come to proclaim is not unto small minds or say in day we are mapa se mbe kyere mo no enye nkofo mo adwen swa but it is unto them that attain spiritual maturity sanim den eyema nkofo a omanyi won huhum mu na ye nyankopon ehintasem a odi hinta nipa but nipa hu a is for your own glory. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 6 and 7. I say for this wisdom that I've come to proclaim is not unto small minds but it is unto them that have attained spiritual maturity but it is God hidden wisdom which he ordained for man's own glory. Into the nyama bi wo aye hintasem na se nipa be koso na nipa be nya sa enyunyam na se utumi hu sa hintasem no
afento so ye ye libation ba bon samsam
yes into libation say u yusu aye kwan ba kwa ye de bompaye
come for so de bompaye
ye de bompaye okay oh we have the audible prayer we have the directional prayer and you have the contemplative prayer. Audible prayer ni say ene unyu osunsumo uji Jesus Christ odi a because of what you start bompaye you can start praying this is fine. Then your word directional prayer where you use other elements in addition with the power of the spoken word which makes it more effective. Until Jesus goes or healing or be do be now to feed from everyone that he was a cover or the casa and the element a combine as a corner cover. O part of Jesus no need to be so because any be only be that. Per what the Bible is saying. And I want contemplative prayer and on the oyewo o de sunsun na eye and on kasa. Call it silent healing. Say healing now ya train the pakuno sa why now ko. O da na the pakuno be healing. I don't know. But because yen do be an the level into undu ho a ohia nya maybe se na be boa into libation ye kwan ba ko a obo ade na nkasa ede ma ne ma don't especially most this time ebom se na be amutumi ben efre no and ahohom ede mo yeduma now libation pour no ya three categories I pour libation you were three you miensa on your idols abosom ya pour libation ma abosom ye was spirits ahohom ya pour libation ma ahohom and ye were god or gods the capital gene the big gene and then the small genes and also utumi pour libation among now me tackle abosom there no when you take the idols Bible say thou shall not worship any graven image or bow down to any graven image. Now remember that direct instructions. And more beyond sum abosom. The entire or say and more beyond sum abosom. They say this is the whole thing. And yes, say sin as we see sin in the in context. But don't say abosom ye adi anyame nipa aye. You understand? You graven image unwin bibi into unwin bibi na wafre one of the elemental forces. You know now they are shame not to me because they were. Yewo abosom yewo ahohom yewo nyame ona nyame na yewo tumi no these are the force no into nipa to because you are creating the image and likeness of God into yewo power be tumi frɛ tumi do nwi ade na wa frɛ tumi no de ahyem. Now a creator is not supposed to worship his creation obo ade ni say osom
eno na nya ho de kamba before ntwam
yeah
osom anaza is a form of communication because okay kwenu abaoyare enti jinsu ana jinse ana ji ngui na boan mam is it a medium of communication? Who pay BBD the channel to contact the element to help? And I said, oh, assume your worship.
Yes.
Is it a worship or something to help you connect to the other element now working?
Yes. Once when you create when you create the idol now, and you call the element into the idol now, that energy now will use no say be in so rituals, many ceremonies. It won't say that they do ceremonial worships at certain time. No?
Yeah.
At that certain time, it's a worship, but you are rendering that ceremony to that particular entity. One can say creating. No, it will say, oh, I don't know the right word, but I won't say, yeah, you see, busu when you be doing a buyer.
Oh, mama, to say, be fashion.
Mama bosom. At that level, that is worship. What you say, and it's a different thing. Say, what adina odino control. Now, what is happening is that you are the creator of that bosom. So you are not supposed to degrade yourself to the level, because the creator does not worship his creation.
One day, you ever heard of some sort of what was it? But you can't Libation and say, come on.
Okay.
That's a bad drift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into that is the idol aspect. It is fine. If you chose to go that paradigm, it is fine. But just that, what I want to establish here is that you degrade your level of consciousness to that entity. Because actually, even the 4 elements now we invoke the share idol now a grieving image, because you are supposed to control that 4 elements. And you don't need the idol as a conduit to reach the 4 elements, because you are created in the image of a higher force which created those 4 elements. What you are saying? And that's where the whole thing. Because Nyame per se be degraded from the nature now, boy, and you say avoid this one, because you know that when you want to drift into those things now, you are degrading our status as a beings. Okay. And you say but who degrade your status? What you lose your first estate? You get the whole thing, your original estate, as the image of God who loses at the end, because what Brown wants say. Now, and I a home na ye kan omo nye nyame. You have the spirit of God, and you have God itself. So when you read the book of Genesis 1, I'll say, in the beginning the earth was null and void, and darkness was on, and the spirit of God hovered on the soil, and God said, let that be, and the spirit causes to be. Inti Nyankopon abode ahyase no, o study transcendental research here. O create spirits, and with the spirits, or the bowiase. Oh, into reading Revelations chapter 3, verse 14 now. Ubon say nyame okan wo say with the man kan no obrofo na later no. Revelation chapter 3. Verse 3. Okay, write this letter to the leaders of the church of Laodicea. This message is from the one who stands firm, the faithful and true witness of all that is or was or evermore shall be, the primary force of God's creation. It was there before creation started. That spirit that was there before, and so there were many of those spirits. So each nation be because the spirits could be angels, they could be deities, they could be demigods. Ghana, Ghana so. Oh, Deuteronomy chapter 32.
We can do that.
You go to the Bible now. You go to another time. Into the Libation. Libation. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Okay, and God, and after God has created all the nations according to His boundaries, He gave to each nation a God.
Isn't the Bible?
Yes, that's what I want us to read it. Or an heavenly being, or an angel. What you say? Into your sa ahonhom nyina e wo wiasa ahonhom no mu heaven omdom de asase so yes, and omo ne wo ase na be omo be boan because omo wo ho na e bo wiase
omo ni mo asem
o ade no, but theology me can say
they will kind of first level can near from apostle that is elemental space of being.
Yes,
no I can other higher beings above them.
Yes, and then
Nyankopon de ma yes,
Nti Ghana say ye wo yen spirit a.
Ye wo nyame.
Ye
ka because of one to us.
Yes. Nigeria. What is anyum da? Yesu na wa yo wasuma ayi lele.
What does it mean?
What means ayi lele den? O say Yesu na wa ye na wasuma ayi lele.
Na ayi lele.
Me see aman bia wo ne nyame.
Say no na say no.
Yes.
Some maintain crime to believe.
O say the way tree, o say Yesu na wa ayi lele no enye nkredin o. Eye the God of in Nigeria.
The God Nigeria need no.
Yes. Nti o say Yesu na wa ye na wasuma ayi lele. So in most cases, let's say me Ghana, na me ko ya de wo Nigeria, and can normal what I have to speak to the God that controls Nigeria. And then that God will come to the God, me ba we eba mo ho ebe say.
So ba man come on ye.
Man kwa no ye.
Agree.
Nti Nigeria ni tu kwan na ko bibi okoya sorry a etumpon. Okoye djuma wo a etumpon. Na Ghana for how many of us do things outside our jurisdiction? Because lack of knowledge, my people perish.
Continue.
It is through libation that you can communicate with the spirits if you are not advanced.
That is more form na kind no. And they go for the ma amamai ne kru bia.
Yes.
And they toss one.
Yes. And a true libation.
A true and segu.
It's a go. And I will to them communicate. And I want nyame and nyame ma which are God and the gods. You are a god, I'm a god. Okay, Christopher, Omontia said.
That one is true.
But Bible natural, don't you know that ye are gods? When you say we are nyame, because mo ye nyame ma into the small gene represent the children of God.
Which
and
is us.
Yes, and the big gene represent the Father, the Creator. And that and the children of God. Anything also uwa you to me in Sanfrel. So who and there? You bet me bunsa, not that from Usunsumaba. Yes. Oh, inti se who names are no cray we are. A bear say, oh, bompaye, be, and I pay you Monday, Tuesday to Sunday. Still, nothing is happening because there were divine protocols for her. Soon yaseno, no bone yaseno, obo adieno, ediato. Jan read Hosea chapter 2, verse 21 to 23. Any them my kind. Hosea chapter 2, verse 21 to 23. I think it's before Daniel. After Daniel. Hosea chapter 2, verse 21 to 23.
I radio Central 92.5 and 91.3. Frederick Mensa. We networks for penny. You didn't come here. And so go Bible and Susmasam.
Hosea chapter 2, verse 21 to 23. We'll be a kind
21 to 23. Hosea chapter 2, verse 21 to 23. And it shall come to pass in that day, I will hear, said the Lord.
The Lord says He will hear.
I will hear the heavens, and they shall hear the earth.
Okay. The Lord says He will hear who?
The Lord says, I will hear, said the Lord. I will hear the heavens.
Because the heavens are the region for the angelic beings, the celestial beings. Heaven or war. He is in His kingdom, which is above the heavens. That's what the Bible says, for the heavens shall be judged. In the Bible, there is a metaphysical book. Grow spiritually. Not everything though. We know we are his own parts. But there is that divine word, which is a metaphysical word, which is meant for human psycho-spiritual liberation.
Also, and I will hear the heavens.
Yes.
And they shall hear the earth.
And now suro beti asase. Or can suro, I mean the host of heavenly beings. A beti asase. Until you go and say asase ya. Because there are beings in the earth. And I say then.
And the earth shall hear the corn.
The corn.
And the wine.
And the wine.
And the oil.
And the oil.
And they shall hear Jezreel.
Jezreel in general. Oh, enti if you should reverse Jacob or not, na him no can process or the BTA assassin. Or so no BTA dia suro or suro beka. Or so neo beka na ye nea wetie every assassin ho. Assassin so neo beka kire osoro e ye nea no so wetie every nipa ho through ensano
corn
and a corn no a bro offering no
and
the oil.
Nti be so chese sabi obigun sa onya bone.
Dabi.
As we dey suku for bomba onya bone.
Bone. Some will believe Jacob, who believe it better. Say better, you the two sorry dying.
Una o kan meet me question.
And maybe just say na abe school. Say better, you the two sorry dying. And I bet in front to us be Genesis chapter 35 verse 14. Can say go ye bone Jacob, Genesis chapter 35 verse 14.
Genesis 35 verse 14.
Okay, interesting.
Genesis 35:14. You should
Genesis 35:14.
Yeah.
And Jacob set up a pillar.
Yes.
In the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone.
Where he talked because Jacob ede Nyankopon enya nkita ho. Nti bebia Jacob ode Nyankopon enya nkita ho no na 14 o ka say ode ebo pillar esi ho na ede no ye.
And he poured a drink offering thereon, and he poured oil thereon.
And na ohwie ogunsa egu ebo no so ansa na ode oil no ede anointing oil no and na what go further now say then.
And Jacob called the name of the place where God spoke with him Bethel.
And he called the place Bethel. It won't be a Bethel in the free. Bethel in the free and boom. And so you're taught sorry than that so Bethel prayer ministry. Bethel camp prayer center. Bethel this. The Bethel in the free and boom into Jacob. Father of Israel. Because Jacob, it is the Jacob that the name was converted to Israel. Oh no, Gunsa. Into the base, that's what Danny Christian now. You're a spiritual Israelite, isn't it? It's where the name Israel is free, but no, that you appreciate and connected yourself with. No, the foundation of the Israel, the man himself, upon libation. Ogunsa. Into then I will catch him saying Seguna Ebony. But we enchre or theology enchre was sorry them. It is not meant for ordinary minds, and yet for be an adwin so I think about Jesus Christ with dinner or basum na your church and yamawe. This is meant for people with spiritual maturity. Because say gunsa, mimi gunsa. In say go no any problem because say go they say insan egu form. In say go insan and I then egu form. But intent adwin a odi gunsa no. Ena huhuma obo ni di gunsa na ye difference.
Okay. Adwin wutima di gunsa no.
And a huma obo ni and then a difference. When say go ni there obi a beto egu some because say from say egu for say egu form. But I then adwin na oh me ko gunsa ama busumwe oh me ko gunsa afre huhumwe me so gunsa afre obo ade. And then a difference no. And I can promise you one of the who you Christian now try it and see. One of the quickest way to get answer as a Christian is to pour libation. So gunsa. Well, that is their problem. But see what Afrache. Nyankopon chantro. Ananyami chantro. Numbers chapter 28, verse 7. Numbers chapter 28, verse 7. Some of the Moses deeper. Numbers 28, verse 7.
Okay, Numbers 28, verse 7.
Quotations the Bible.
And the drink offering therefore.
Read verse 1, first sentence. And then you thereby answer now. Moses said, yeah, this instruction, Emmanuel.
Okay. Numbers chapter 28, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
One they catch Yami, not one they catch Moses.
Eradi catch Moses say.
Eradi they catch Moses. I feel that then Eradi catch Moses. Call verse 7, no.
And the drink offering thereof shall be the fourth part of an hin.
Yes. For the one lamb, even quantity, I say, or the gun samano. Kind God.
For the one lamb in the holy place shall thou cause the strong wine to be poured unto the Lord.
Yes.
That a drink offering.
For a drink offering. Nti Ushe verse 1 say Nyankopon e ka kire Moses. Oba verse 7 say mon fa nsa mon fa this quantity. Na mon
the strong drink
na mon fa enya nsa tefuo ni sanyama. O say
apetition no dey ni.
Yes, wine. And they are known their strong wine. And use it as a drink offering unto me the Lord and pour it where at the holy place kunkumbia. Deko what you want here? Enti se obi be catch you say insegu eye bone a nipa kono dada o. E depend ni a ugu nsande ama no. Na o jan so dem na me bo mpaye. Na me bo honhom bi fufu dem me bo obo ade ni din a sampa na o ye gitum. Bone per standard no. If the first mean Paul Libation, me just go, hey, granted, Okokovi, Busum Bidin, and I mean my crocodile best chance or the number one, hey, in the name of Okokovi. If the father is a church, does not make it right. Per Bible standard, Christianity standard. The same way, if I hold libation and I'm pouring it in the name of the maker, the creator of the universe, it's connected to that energy. You see, it is not a personality, it's not a personified being, to me. So how you connect is relevant. What you say, this is all connected and a wunya and I drink eta. What is also identity now? Insan no den no Bible say so say insan no den or say insan no that
cause please shall thou cause a strong wine to be poured unto the Lord.
Yes,
for a drink of
unto the Lord. Shua manyame. And the Lord no a capital letter and small letter.
And is capital letter.
Capital letter. Oh, inti say o hwe de kana identity na insan omo friend the gene. Castle Bridge, some friend a gene, and I cast up on friend a gene. I don't know friend a gene. When gene, gene is an abbreviation. Do you know?
And then how can my grandmaster?
Gene means God is near.
Really?
Yes.
Me ne.
Oh, say
me ne. Me ne means that
God is near. That is gene. It's an abbreviation. Before no friend a spirit.
The first friend is spirit.
First time friend a spirit. But once I'm confused, who are the and I'm prophesied my friend a gene. I'm abbreviate my friend. God is near. When you do the numerology for gene. It's number 9, which is the divine essence. 315. You see the Chaldean principle. You can't numerology. What can you say?
I understand what I'm talking.
Bonnie. What you say? Meanwhile, Okokrudi.
Does it Jim means God is near?
God is near. Oh, yeah, the numerology now. Numerology simply means every letter alphabet be on the normal vibration. So the normal vibration is to me a crack alphabet. No, it is one name there. No, to me calculate. Inti efra Kwame a anya Kwame na edin no yesi efra bebu nsam inti nipa bone no eye alphabet na letters name e conjugate within na che the vibrate to me e wo within no mu inti Bible kra e wo bebi na ka chen say obi o wonyansa won ti ase no on calculate the number of the letters no for anya edwuma anya edin ni keke. Revelation chapter 13 verse 17
but say me yanka Libation se munni
me say me say na me dey support the American no.
Okay.
Oh, inti Revelation chapter 17 e ka che o say the letter, the words of the number of the letter is the vibration, the power of the word. Oh, it is a gene. We have the numerology number of number 9, and number 9 is the divine essence. Is the holy number.
Yeah.
Because any number you multiply by 9, it doesn't matter. You can mention 2,456,000 times 9. The answer that you get when you create the numerology to 8 single digits, you get number 9. Where's the media, bro?
Can you? Was it any
number you multiply by 9?
Then answer Benyano.
So creating to single digit by adding them to single digit, you still get 9. It doesn't matter. You can mention 473 trillion. If you multiply by 9, the answer you get when you create the number and add the single digits. When you single digit it, you get 9.
I know because 9 is the number for humanity. 9 there.
What's it?
That count. You
I say 9 is the number of what?
It means 9 represents the number of humanity.
No, 9 is the number of divinity.
Divinity rather.
Yes, 6 is the number of humanity.
Oh, okay.
6, we say it's the number of a man, which is 6. So man in perfection is 666, and then later I become one. Man in perfection, man in the apex of the golden age, is what they call the Antichrist. 666. For it's the number of a man. But 9 is the number of divinity. You see, so the divine essence, which is 9. And why is Jinn, when you create his numerology, gives you connection of 9? And Jinn is God is near because it draws God nearer.
To be good, sound yeah, bonnet.
Debbie. But
oh, sir. This was often a mechanic.
This is Cameron near say.
Was often a mechanic. When someone I cannot, I'm afraid that I have been. Was a never 9 boy. Nyamasono, that don't go to say the problem I have with Christians is that the religion is detached from our culture, and therefore, if I say Yachima him, and that's the problem. But I'm before last night, I'm my friend and friend, almost a miss a Mfamana warm name queen 03320918700332094 88 the year and say woo because so some and a sus masam or just say and say go in your bonnet that a babu canka to one for say bono a tramonti munyam sumra see enter mo yes and nancy bono come fine. It was one test after Ubo Dean, baby, free for that was Miss Benadaba. The bitch was John Obisa. Had a and teach him and a year. Now, yeah, come on. Every more. But on your board, dear, baby, I'm free for now. Yakasawa, I need him. Yanto. I'm said there's a problem. Casalame here. Yantisa Frebu 03320918700 03320918700. I'm saying no baba. Bobaki so casamento can ye. Eviamoa. Hello? What the number? But for the other number, I when you win on for 91870, I'm here. 03320918700. I'm here. No baba fire. Eviamoa.
I'm a perimeter. I give it a shot. Say, and some, baby, this war. Let's say, and you send a guru, look one player, a little guru one player. Oh no, I have one. The video you are nearly good at it, then I'm a young. Oh no, that's a positive. Then I'm still moving. I'm eating.
And that's it. 03320948880 03320918700. Everyone. Hello? Yeah, hello? But you can't
Yo, I'm a game. Now, back to the another Muslim then I said, I have a between man and then what problem in there? May I have a conference and the people to imagine in other day. May I maybe some more question market from the time. Couple soon to have a big friend another first now, Maria, the big friend. When you in the mother, the guy. It's on a number of days, every man of market or market, and the people boy, sister, who you from other part. Message, go, yeah, I'm going to. This is the human. Yeah, I'm saying. Because I may have some of that I want the other bottle. No one wants to tell it. If you're fighting the other water, haven't been trouble. It's a funny kind of water. I've always none of them brown eye. That's why I was up more way of a one time of a man. Walk away now, I'm making any eye and say, oh, my God, cut off a little more than more.
I'm going to eat 03320948880 03320918700 fra wo di bebe afrefre no wakasa ebe mo a
ya ni awon me yado o fama mo si ni fefe gba se ai asem ko wo inde o pe na so kai na on tukubo ni am je mi o chami bu bu se papa po wo fie na asema je je ti se o trend ama ma tu na em bi ko san ka e wona e bo pe a ye ka o tu fu ya mo po de sa afa e ye mo so fi ye che won sa e so mo won sa afa se po ba de sa na o ho na wa se dum ga ɛna sɛ ɔne asase efoɔ ɔne ne kyɛ nsa na mpɛdɛ mu nkundam asɛm yɛ.
That's 03320918700332094880. Maybe I'm more.
That's my guess. Like I'm just going to like a movie. The person that told Papa now from Chakra, you could not cut theoretical science of players. Now you walk around or yet the marriage. I thought that I could not do to the second date. But my name said, they should be to say, 4, 13, that should be I would come by your 4, 18, and yet into the first Mr. Samantha, the young son and number, no answer to A, and learning to meet the son some questions, but I still agree.
Yes, sir, that's why, eventually. Everyone, sorry, 0332091870. Ofrabo din baby a free na ye no edi enkomo aha 92.5 Radio Central where about life aba so ko sheda fit do bi no ko si donko this kwam kwachen dey be kan me say open some papa tia ya fa ka se fit Radio Central ai e ba bonko enkan ka about life ne won tena abete e nchechim na ye oni enya adwen a we nyi tokwa na ye adwen na ekwe nim ewe mo ha
yeah good afternoon Pastor Frank ko kumikasa fi baby na kami sese papa no fa no mama mi wa na fon tuja
ama so tuja na mo frefra mo esa sa mo man na oh no any problem and also number 2 mama na nda but be 1 week am for friend na to the whole week ban sa na start bi manya mo me 03320948800332091870 fra bo di be a free any di me no akasa moi set. Yeah. Nyamute. I think there's a problem of 94 and no munya friend friend 919 so need him. Na yankasa. Moi.
Good afternoon, Master DC. Now, okay, then Sunday. And can football. What's Nalo na? Then I go from Nigeria. No, Ghana, I don't work with her. Now, I'm going to claim someone can. Now, what fun now? Then, like, what fun I did a bosom. I'm not meant to ask them, why don't I find a bosom? Now, what number starts of things or go to the man's answer on that side?
03320948800332091870 Ufra bo din baby a free friend wakasa ansan for when say baba ai ebe mo am say so the other line there's a problem but mo be am free bio ufra mba ai me say ba am fa nchana mo free 91870 and the offer baba na edin komo why any dim good obi am by nsem na mafa kan ne war reactions no and abeti be ya no na ekweni.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because last person you kind of okay in Krafo omugun sana. Say we ta fracha omugun om friend nai not much so nai is the spirit of that control the river Nile. River Nile. And the river Nile flows into Omkanaya, a pono more kawansem. In the Ghana tradition, I'm afraid the god of the sea.
Oh, okay, not Nigeria.
Not Nigeria. Nai. That is the god of the sea. Nai, because Gans are believed to be the descendants of Israel. You understand? Until they migrated down through Ilefe, settle Ghana. And it is methodological, even some part of the Fantis are Gans. They are part in when you come to Ghana, they say Fante, from the word Fanti. But because of geographical differences, they're more connected to the Akans than the language over time. When you go to Ewe, when you go to Togo, there are some of the Gans in Togo, they name Kokoi, Adele, and all those. So when they want to celebrate Homo, they go to Togo. If you look at when the Fantis are celebrating their traditional way, you see the way they dress, like Gan Wolomo Pepe, with the white, this thing. You see the traditions, they look the same because they've migrated. Into Aigbe means they said that I see omba, I maybe. I see omba, then
that is, he refused to come.
He refused to come. I see omba. So so I not see omba no ho no ko egbe ho na ko ka chen say afi no I then edu. Through that one I. So this is how we have gone through the system. It is a car and just say Nigeria no more. The god of the sea, the river Nile. Until no more they can be settled at the shore. And a man called in the lands, no. They have to take like a manchema be I'm in Shona. Oh, I mean, baby, I hear from. Nanti, baby, I'm the warm. So that's why they refused to go to Nile, and then they settled at the base, at the shore. And that is to answer the last person. When
the first one said, when they offered, they should drink to God. When pouring libation,
yes,
they should the drink to God, and then you pour to Asasiya.
Yes.
So is God sharing the drink with you?
No, in Hosea chapter 2, no. Hosea 2, me catch you the hierarchy, the protocol, no. A kwanya me ede yen aye wasase so edeli Nyankopon on find delay direct. You just say you work through the hierarchy. That's why even beyond the libation, this libation to has its dimension. I want a dimension. Maybe later on we have to organize then come and teach about the angelic ministry, which and also one dimension. Obi no to me God. That's why I say even why don't say Jesus Christ is the mediator between God and Christians. Because soon to me call the name straight. Even the angelic beings nakasana, the only angels to me called the divine throne are the seraphims. Until the angels carry the information to the archangels, the archangels going to have the throne, the dominion, the principalities are to the seraphims. Until the seraphims no more the throne of God now, almost 6 wings, as Ezekiel described, and they sing, Holy, holy, holy be to the Lord God of hosts. I'm not bend the divine throne. Until really support of Revelation, I'll say, do be not. Because of ye bomb pie, yen for incense in Yaman count into the empire no is stacked above for 17 Yakopon issue instruction Emma above for the incense mabono almost chance na ojidi for empire bono it will call Yame then in him. Or into yes as I said the Yame eche ensa. Yame unyansa for anything, but a protocol or that so no be tie or soro. Yes, obe tie umpa bono no tie esoro. So yeah, I say no. Mean to me call Sibita Frache and Mampignon Street and Fanon Cocasa. You have to go to a protocol. Into say one penny tiwa, obey obi. None of Bakunusu eti copem the last person made me messing on to percent the message you come on one penny. You better reverse and to me so me receptionist no be the information back upon a book appointment. Then the appointment will go to maybe the chief of staff, whatever. I don't know the arrangement, Sa computer me could do. Omanpenyi enim sa ya say yes na because out of the invisible comes the visible into your share omo advance ya omo library say in the realms of the spirit we have what you call the divine reservoir of wisdom and knowledge where everything you want invention everything is there yeah, it's just like international or share no be creative library. Okay, no minute and assassin so biblio and the library now transcended to Google, whatever it is, then it's becoming that sound at the end here. The physical life is not too independent from the spiritual life. But the physical life no manifested the unseen aspect.
Okay, Libation, do you have any particular style? Or procedure or process I the poor na and they are all the same na sena pretty be annoying.
Master obi nchi obi empire bo. Libation a empire.
Empire na obo.
Empire na obo. Obi say empire whatever it is. But it is using the power of the spoken word through the medium of the liquor because the gene now would go on a vibration. Gene now would go on over. Only say assassin so I want. Metaphysics will say a certain speed of vibration which we call the next word my own bombay. Say we down to move a certain pace, we transcend into the etheric realm. Go on say realms when you happen. We have the physical realm which is a higher one. Within this physical realm, you have other realm we call the etheric realm. Then from the etheric realm, we have the astral realm. Astral, lower astral and upper astral. Then from the low astral realm, you have the mental realm. Then before we go to the soul realm, After the soul now started spirituality. And most of the things are was sorry them you have not begun spirituality. Then shall say because all is within the state of mind. Prophecy, vision, clairaudience, telekinesis, precognition is within we call it sensory abilities. It's all within the mind state. And then in some go fall within that space. Wrong. Inti say oh you so insana as a medium, as a conduit to pull let me give a classical example. Once I say what friend then aunt in 30 say in 30 years say do you have sugar?
Is it chili?
So sugar now do go after some time natural won't say aunt in a baby. Oh now from mobile.
But it's chili now.
Yes, because the city has a conduit, it has a connection, and they are naturally magnetized or called forth by the sugar. Say on per se antidote, but what do you do? You apply an antidote that dispels antidote. Maybe kerosene. Into the kerosene too, because I'm only kerosene vibration and can it know. I'm going to receive, I'm going to call back. Since I say flies in here, the flies on friends. Once in has say, my uncle found them never met to us and after a while, you don't know where they come from. Although this place is cool, but some way somehow, we say once number bar say. So be on the conduit at the end of the bar.
Maybe penny be doing come out or chop the pa. We are our own problems. Nam say add you know say, and then maybe a yedi. No example say, not to disturb make come first example, but I say like stinking fish. Number one can be brain, and your advice. Nam say no say it is soon me perfume. To do two animal, one or better some of them did. So not in the baby. But the way and nutrition about.
Yes. And they true.
To which with the ants and the Namakai.
Yes. You don't be a Udi and Yamabi Waudia, one casa your guiding spirit, draw closer. Now by a casa or card, Maka say, even when you have a vision of something, your lifestyle would push the vision further or closer, depending on how you live your life. Into Nipa, Yamabi were there. And yeah, or no, where libation was in. Into Sena Cano, libation serves as a conduit to call forth the spirit, and so that you can tell the spirit what you want. And that also makes it more faster and easier. Oh, into say Anka Christopher to me take your more time. This is almost to me take your more time. No best idea. Almost my mom Bobo can read. Okay. Almost quotation way. No most idea. No more say Ada canon. We have over many from the whole of the Bible. Now, Jesus Christ, Mukra, name I'm Mukra. Yes, Christ, name I'm Osha Bible Mukra. Technically, if you assess what they wrote about Jesus Christ, no, quite so good. Because we read the book of Matthew, chapter 5. I say, I think men doing me, but send me gumrano. Man, be in Sagono, man, be. Or a son that I come run, you said 10 commandments in a pet. You have the Levitical laws. Or before you have the 10 commandments, the man also. I was man drinks and be book ground, maybe boom run, bed, and ma. What you say? Now, say a son assassin ain't chemunu, run be ain't chemuda. Now, Obia, or in church say a man in dim ran or so no. Sancrophone, Obanya copan dim no more ketwa. But in Crawford, almost say ye dim ran or so na ye damn ran out on ye a tutu a wanyakopo and hindemu. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 to 19. And this is the words of Okwaya trying to read. Do you mean these are Jesus Christ in the Numusem? Oko Luke chapter 2 now. I also catch us a time I woo Jesus Christ no. Odi 8 days no. Mary we try ne brano. And I knew what perform rituals now. Odi Jesus Christ call. I saw them say Okoye amano send Moses in Ranetie.
Yeah.
Oh, and from the time on to the giving birth of the New Testament, we want to say we are saying it goes through 4 ages, and also maybe we have to find time and come and talk about it. The Dark Age, the Electrical Age, the Metal Age, and the Golden Age, and the circle go through phases of evolution. Inti, Oshe sena adeno etiena, omo age no, and knowledge ahead the more mono. What you say? It is transcendent to our dispensation. Oh, international tablet. Uta I say. Me bold as anything, but offer kusha offer way not in so or the so and I say we cannot go on fan go some bias on fan go boss so baby ojen because our home is all over us. Oh the go no kasa no the go rapa na home biafa not the ejuma. You understand? Because But say uja na o kan keke a most of the time it doesn't work. One one there no. Uja na o kan keke most of the time it doesn't work.
Never ko na fi nto so. Ebe mo ha.
Yeah. Happen to them.
Adom ma radio ne anko fom ani diem.
No for self. Yeah, this okay. Oh, I'm a messiah this is important. Smart cook quick sama or what? Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah. But no share no one my care. Now I am there. I'm coming home. Yeah, I just know what picture I.
That's evensia.
This is
Yabote. Aha kasa.
Ma it's here for especially Christopher no. I'm na me pese be waking them up. Because if you fracture, o hwese na ye kwa sorry them. Ye bompa ye 24/7 anipa ebre. To the video say nyame de open ho ye. Na ye dey to be for so. And I saw be Accra school outside. Edu be no I was for no say nyakobe say on do no man upper court. No man say Jacob or the nyakopo kunya na. Because o bompa ye san asa nemba. Be nyakopo no ye na hihye wo ho. Say so o say umutiwa say undo this level this is the way you can get in contact with me. So do this level there, and then yes, you can read and then say undo that level of self-realization. I want to before now become knowing yourself. If you've not gotten to that level of self-realization, with me I uncover the divine nature of who you are now. Your spoken word doesn't go far.
Yedisi we no smart better to na impejemu.
What's it?
Yedibesi.
I can present me both scriptures ni kakra mo.
Boy na mre no.
Ma mbo kakra na omko kan. You read moko mbacho mo kan Genesis chapter 35 verse 14, Numbers 15 verse 5, Exodus 29:41, Numbers 6:17, Numbers 28:7, Leviticus 23:13 and 18, Ezekiel 45:17, Numbers 28:31, Jeremiah 7:18, Leviticus 23:37, Numbers 29:30-31, Isaiah 57:6, Numbers 28:24, Jeremiah 19:13, Numbers 28:9-10, Jeremiah 32:29, Jeremiah 44:17-19, Numbers 28:14, Numbers 29:6, Ezekiel 20:28, Numbers 29:11, Joel 2 verse 13-14. Oh, bebreo.
I was a minute and
yo man.
The finally back then.
In the final, the American say you swing there because nimdia microphone ni anything I there. Yeah, bre. We a year to certain level. But this is not the ultimate. Because the American say, Sebako could pay desert so in so ni ho, inside ni ho, she ni ho. Now, a man be to her, and then away. So ultimately, we have to come to the level where we discover who we are and establish a direct connection with the Creator. That be na bit kind straight. But until you do honor, this is the way.
Edbesia Frederick Mensa. We network for penny and I know Moses Queen no buy na yedi nkomo this kwampa na waden kan no ntene mfa nkyerɛw ye hye na suka beto aso se me ye hye so tifi wadma konsen sa na biase tie obi na obi kyerɛ aha so na bete no waden kan ho da se ne hye beto aso yakra mu nyina